You intrigued me. Your articulation is reminiscent of Poe when you describe.
Well, who best describes those types of affairs than Poe?
So when you spoke of how you strangled the man, and you felt his trachea break and the saliva entering his airway, and the lack of oxygen dimming his eyes into unconsciousness...
Must you be so avert in public? I barely know you to trust you aren't trying to oust me.
Does your brother know that you strangled the man? Does your school know you buried someone?
I mean, more that you being very explicit and loud to people that may hear.
I think you're safe, to be honest.
I see that handkerchief embroiled with an M.A. in your pocket. But you called yourself Megan Butcher. So the M.A. must stand for a name you'd rather not own, I'm taking. Maybe a Megan Astor? The heiress to the Astons?
For a teacher, you're sharper than most. Though from your writing and how you've not been entrapped by the authorities, I suppose it makes sense. But I know you have your limits. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
We all have our limitations. I suppose yours is as far as your father's money.
Now, interestingly, limitations can be bypassed. For instance, if you were to lose your index finger, somehow, the brain instinctively knows how to bypass its use and transfers it to the middle finger, so writing, which you love, can still be possible along with other after-school activities you do. Anyway, where are my manners? Let's get back to why we're here then. So, you want my help? Yes?
Yes. Why did you do that?
If life were predictable, it would cease to be life and be without flavour.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Perfect. So what I propose is the best way to do is to learn from me and make it sort of a game.
A game?
Well, I think we make better of ourselves when we have another at our heels to do so.
So you propose a competition?
I don't want to be sidelining you in your endeavours. Games are what make this worth it, Alistair.
So be it. What's the first step to this serial killing game?
You see you branding yourself as a genre before figuring out your individuality.
Begin with an individual, and before you know it, you have created a type. Begin with a type, and you find you have created nothing.
Fitzgerald, how uncouth.
You're not the only one with quotes, you know. I read too.
How quaint. The mouse wants to play. I made the first move. It's your turn now. Oh, be elegant.
Hard to do so with my hand in this state.
Don't be so effete. It's only a proximal phalanx dislocated by the index metacarpal. Shall we say, meet again in a week? Same place, same time. Have fun.